Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. We're tackling a topic that can be both challenging and emotionally charged, recognizing the signs that it might be time to sever ties, even with those closest to you, like family or friends. Relationships are an essential part of our lives, offering us love, support, and a sense of connection. But not all relationships are built on a healthy foundation. In fact, holding on to toxic relationships can take a serious toll on your mental, emotional, and even physical health. In this video, we're not afraid to face the tough reality that sometimes the healthiest choice for your well-being is to step away from a harmful relationship. We'll discuss the clear red flags and more subtle indicators that a relationship has shifted from being a source of support to a heavy burden. It's important to understand that prioritizing your well-being isn't selfish, it's necessary. Ending a toxic relationship can be a vital step in safeguarding your happiness and starting your journey to healing. So join me as we uncover these signs together and empower ourselves to make decisions that truly serve our best interests. Sign 1. The chronic financial complainer. One type of person you should avoid to foster healthy and meaningful relationships is the perpetual financial complainer. This is someone who constantly grumbles about their financial woes, often from the very first encounter, painting a picture of struggle and scarcity. While it's natural to empathize with someone genuinely facing hardships, the truth in many cases tells a different story. They might actually lead a comfortable or even lavish lifestyle, yet whenever they're around you, they adopt a persona of financial distress. This behavior is a red flag for an imbalanced relationship, one where the potential for exploitation looms large. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and balance. If someone only contacts you when they need financial help, or consistently manipulates situations to make you foot the bill, it's a sign of an unhealthy dynamic. Such individuals often take advantage of your generosity, leaving you drained emotionally, financially, or both. It's important to remember that you are not obligated to support anyone financially, especially those who show no intention of reciprocating or even acknowledging your help. Don't let yourself be pulled into their cycle of complaints or unreasonable expectations. Stand firm, set boundaries, and protect yourself from being drawn into toxic dynamics. Life is too short to invest your time and energy in people who don't value or respect you. Focus instead on those who genuinely care for you and appreciate your kindness. Sign 2. Those who treat promises lightly or break them often. Occasionally canceling plans due to unavoidable situations is understandable, as long as it's paired with a genuine apology to show consideration for the other person's time and effort. However, when breaking promises becomes a pattern, it's a different matter entirely. Some individuals seem to place little value on their commitments. They might frequently fail to follow through, forget their promises altogether, or back out at the last minute. Whether it's canceling plans, neglecting tasks, or simply not keeping their word, this behavior reflects a lack of respect for others and a disregard for personal accountability. Trust and respect are the cornerstones of any healthy relationship. If someone repeatedly breaks their promises, it's a clear sign they don't value the relationship or you. Persisting in such a relationship often leads to frustration, hurt feelings, and a gradual erosion of trust. Always remember that respect is your right, not a luxury. You deserve to surround yourself with people who honor their commitments and treat you with fairness. If someone consistently fails to meet this basic standard, it may be time to reevaluate the relationship and prioritize connections with those who genuinely appreciate and respect you. Sign 3. The chronic boaster. Staying away from those who constantly boast is crucial for safeguarding your mental well-being and maintaining harmony in your relationships. Chronic boasters often use their bragging as a way to undermine others, trying to highlight their own perceived superiority. When interacting with them, the conversation typically revolves around their accomplishments, possessions, or relationships, which can quickly create an uncomfortable and uninviting atmosphere. Their goal isn't to share happiness but to assert dominance. However, Focusing excessively on self-promotion not only irritates others, but also reflects arrogance and vanity. One of the most tiresome forms of boasting is when someone endlessly revisits past achievements that are no longer relevant. Clinging to former glories without any meaningful present-day contributions only reveals that they are stuck in the past. This not only bores their audience but also diminishes their credibility and authenticity. Instead of fixating on what's already done, it's far more meaningful to focus on personal growth and building fresh accomplishments that are genuinely worth celebrating. When dealing with habitual boasters, the best strategy is to maintain distance and not let their words impact you. Channel your energy into pursuing your own goals and ambitions. Genuine success doesn't require loud declarations, it naturally stands out. Cultivating humility and a willingness to self-reflect are the real keys to lasting growth and meaningful achievements. Sign 4. Those who force their political or religious beliefs on you. In a world rich with diversity, everyone has the right to choose their own beliefs and viewpoints. Trying to force someone to adopt your political or religious stance is not only disrespectful, but also a recipe for unnecessary conflicts and misunderstandings. True and meaningful relationships thrive on recognizing and respecting differences, which add depth and vibrancy to our lives. No matter how strongly you hold your beliefs, it's important to remember that imposing them on others is never acceptable. Religion and politics, in particular, are deeply personal matters, rooted in each individual's core values and experiences. Pressuring someone to align with your views in these areas often results in frustration, disagreements, and even the deterioration of relationships. Instead, practice respect and be open to hearing different perspectives. If you encounter individuals who insist on forcing their beliefs on you, remain composed and steer clear of unnecessary debates. Wise individuals recognize that arguments rarely bring about constructive outcomes, especially when they come at the cost of someone's dignity. Prioritize building relationships founded on mutual respect, understanding, and the acceptance of differences, as these are the true markers of meaningful human connections. Sign 5. The friend who causes you stress. Friendships, like all relationships, naturally change over time. There are friends who once felt like soulmates, bringing boundless joy into your life. But as the years pass, the connection can begin to wane. If you notice that spending time with a particular friend leaves you feeling tense, uneasy, or drained, trust those feelings. It may be a sign that the relationship has shifted. In the beginning, meeting up with friends often brings excitement and happiness. But when those positive emotions are replaced by discomfort or reluctance, it's worth reflecting on the state of the friendship. People grow and change, and it's common for friends who once shared many interests and values to gradually drift apart. This is a natural part of life, and nothing to feel bad about. When these differences create a sense of distance and make interactions feel forced or out of sync, the relationship can start to feel burdensome. If being around a friend leaves you feeling drained, chances are they might feel similarly when they're with you. Friendships should be mutual, and if neither of you is finding joy or connection anymore, it might be healthier for both of you to slowly step back. There's no need to feel guilty or ashamed about this choice. Treasure the good times you shared and accept that change is inevitable. Rather than holding on to a relationship that no longer serves you, focus on fostering new connections where you feel valued, understood, and genuinely happy. Sign 6. Chronic complainers. Avoiding chronic complainers is vital for preserving your positivity and overall happiness. These individuals tend to focus solely on the negative aspects of any situation, rarely finding satisfaction, even when things aren't as bleak as they make them out to be. Constantly being around such people can leave you feeling drained, discouraged, and eventually impact your own perspective on life. Their complaints create a heavy, stifling atmosphere that can pull others down, spreading negativity like an unwelcome ripple effect. Chronic complainers often lack the initiative to address their problems. Instead of seeking solutions, they dwell on criticizing their circumstances or blaming others, which only deepens their struggles. Engaging too deeply with them or sharing too much can entangle you in their cycle of negativity, robbing you of your optimism and zest for life. Their pessimism acts like a psychological contagion, subtly influencing your mindset and draining your emotional energy. Rather than spending your time listening to relentless complaints, surround yourself with individuals who radiate positivity and optimism. These people bring fresh perspectives, inspire you to see opportunities, and encourage you to move forward. Maintaining a healthy distance from chronic complainers is not just about protecting your mental well-being, it's about fostering a vibrant, resilient spirit that thrives in a more uplifting environment. Sign 7. Those who thrive on arguments and division. Some people seem perpetually drawn to conflict, always eager to express their opinions and defend them rigidly. They struggle to let go of even the smallest issues, often turning trivial matters into full-blown disputes. Their tendency to take sides and create divisions can lead to tension and disharmony within relationships. Life offers us a finite number of opportunities to build meaningful connections. It's essential to prioritize relationships that bring positivity and value to our lives. If you have a friend who frequently sparks arguments and fosters discord, their behavior can ripple through your social circle, potentially affecting everyone involved in a negative way. Arguments, especially those driven by emotions rather than constructive intent, rarely yield meaningful results. Emotionally intelligent individuals know when to steer clear of unnecessary debates and avoid engaging in unproductive confrontations. Those who constantly argue often struggle to manage their emotions, insist on imposing their views, and seldom acknowledge their mistakes, traits that reveal arrogance and a lack of respect for others. If you find yourself repeatedly involved in unnecessary disputes, it's worth reflecting on your own behavior. Cultivate the ability to listen, understand, and embrace different perspectives. Remember, everyone is entitled to their own thoughts and choices, and trying to impose your beliefs on others is neither respectful nor effective. Building a foundation of mutual respect and understanding is far more rewarding. Sign 8. Those who disappear when you need help. Letting go of relationships with people who are never there when you need support is a tough but necessary step to preserve your self-respect and emotional well-being. Life is full of challenges, and it's during these times that we discover who our true friends are versus those who are merely acquaintances. People who only reach out when they need something but vanish when you're in need are not genuine friends. Their behavior reflects selfishness, as they value the relationship only when it serves their own interests. Their absence can leave you feeling ignored, lonely, and hurt. A healthy relationship thrives on mutual care and support. If you find yourself always giving without receiving anything in return, you're expending your energy on someone who doesn't value you. Those who are unwilling to stand by your side during difficult times show they are not worthy of your time and trust. Maintaining such one-sided relationships doesn't just waste your efforts, it can also weigh heavily on your emotions and mental health. Sometimes walking away is the best choice to protect yourself from toxic dynamics. Instead, invest in relationships with people who genuinely care for you and are willing to offer their support when you need it most. These are the individuals who truly deserve your time, affection, and loyalty. Releasing yourself from relationships with those who are absent in times of need not only lifts a burden, but also creates space for more meaningful and supportive connections to grow. Sign 9. Those who seek to control you. Controlling individuals often attempt to dictate how others live, from minor daily choices to major life decisions. They may exert their control through excessive advice, constant criticism, or even subtle threats. These people insist that things must be done their way, and if you don't comply, they may react with anger, disappointment, or punitive behavior. Being around someone who seeks to control you can slowly diminish your self-esteem and sense of independence. You may begin to feel stifled and unable to express your true self. Every decision becomes subject to their approval, and deviating from their expectations often leads to harsh judgment or conflict. Healthy relationships thrive on mutual respect and trust. Everyone deserves the freedom to make their own choices and live authentically. If you feel constrained or unable to be yourself in a relationship, it's a clear indication that something is wrong. Protect your autonomy by speaking up and setting firm boundaries. Don't hesitate to express your feelings and make it clear that your independence is non-negotiable. If the person continues to overstep these boundaries and refuses to respect your individuality, it may be time to reassess the relationship. Surround yourself with people who value and support your freedom to make your own decisions and be true to yourself. Sign 10. Gossiping behind your back. Those who gossip about you often spread misleading, exaggerated, or even entirely false information with the intention of damaging your reputation or undermining your character. Their motives may stem from envy, jealousy, or a desire to draw attention to themselves. Regardless of the reason, this behavior is harmful and unacceptable, with serious repercussions for you. Being the subject of gossip can leave you feeling hurt, betrayed, and mistrustful of others. It can negatively impact your mental and emotional well-being, causing anxiety, insecurity, and isolation. Additionally, gossip tends to spread quickly, potentially harming your reputation and straining other relationships in your life. If you notice someone gossiping about you, take a stand and address the issue directly. Let them know their behavior is hurtful and request that they stop. If they refuse to change, it may be best to distance yourself from them. There's no need to maintain relationships with people who lack respect and consideration for you. You deserve to be surrounded by people who uplift and support you. Focus on nurturing relationships where you feel valued, respected, and trusted. Don't let gossip take a toll on your happiness or sense of self-worth. Stay confident and continue building a positive and fulfilling life that reflects your true character. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope these 10 signs have given you valuable insights to better evaluate your relationships and make choices that prioritize your well-being, even when it comes to those closest to you. Letting go of unhealthy relationships can be a crucial step in protecting your inner peace and happiness. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with our latest content. Remember, you are deserving of relationships that uplift and add positivity to your life. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.